Ready?
Excuse me on this interview. Hold on. I know what that means. I know what's going to happen next. That's my Eddie Murphy.
That's pretty good. Eddie Murphy's pretty good. Fernando Pimentel of ThaBoxingvoice.com here with Ken Porter, father and trainer of Sean Porter. How are you guys doing today?
Good. What's your name again?
Fernando Pimentel.
Man, that'll just roll off. Say it real fast again.
Fernando Pimentel.
That's nice. That's nice.
Hey, it's my name. I got to know how to say it, right?
Yeah, you need to know how to say that.
All right, man. Well, it was a big 2015 for Sean. As I spoke with him.
If you were a girl, you'd be like, say my name. And no, go ahead.
I'll say it slowly.
No, you tell her to say it. All right, go ahead.
All right, it was a big year for Sean this year. Yeah. You know, the Eric Benet fight in March. Then he had Adrian Broner in July, June.
And then we tried to close the year with Keith Thurman, December the 12th, so we could get Fighter of the Year. And they sabotaged that, made sure we couldn't get the fight, and they gave him Fighter of the Year. Some bullshit.
So why don't you? So how are you guys going to change that in 2016?
We gonna beat the Fighter of the Year.
You guys are gonna fight Keith Thurman?
We're gonna fight the Fighter of the Year, and we're gonna beat him. And then we're gonna get the Fighter of the Year. That's how that works.
After you beat,
to me, 1 + 1 = 2. If he's the Fighter of the Year and we beat him in 2016 2 times, because like I said, we can go ahead and plan out. We can sit down. We can negotiate a business plan for 2016. We don't have to look for another fight. We can fight each other twice. He don't have to worry about who he fighting next year. We don't have to worry about who we fight. Let's sit down, make this business plan for 2016. Fight 2 times. We beat him twice in 1 year to prove when we beat him the first time that we the better man. We the better fighter. Let's do it twice.
So basically, it'll be 2 times Keith Thurman, Sean Porter.
I would love to have that happen. Absolutely.
In a perfect world, that makes perfect sense, obviously, but this is not a perfect world. No. So let's say you guys do fight Keith Thurman and you guys do beat him the first time, and no rematch is signed. Who after that would you guys seek to fight at 147?
No, I want a rematch.
No matter what.
I want to beat the man twice to show. See, this is the thing. When you get a guy once and it was, this or that, or maybe a bad night, or it was a close fight, or maybe all the fans don't agree with the decision, you do it twice to show who was really the better man that night. You know what I mean? That would be the best way to handle it. But, if we can get him one time, that's his name, if we can get him one time, and it'd be all showtime, then we move forward from there. Then we can look at some of the other guys in the weight division, your Amir Khans, your Danny Garcias, those type of guys like that. But right now, it's 1 to 100. It's all Keith Thurman. That's it. We can't look at nothing else. We got to have this fight, hopefully within the next 6 to 8 weeks.
You think by the time Garcia fights Guerrero here in Los Angeles on January 23rd, you guys will already have a date lined up for Keith Thurman?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
There has been no other names thrown around at you, or thrown at you guys to fight next, right? It's just Keith.
No, I've been told, I've been given reassurance on more than one occasion it's going to be Keith Thurman.
Do you think Keith is somewhat nervous about this fight, considering the fact, he's so talkative. He's very, very braggadocious about himself, and he loves his skills. He knows what he has. So when he talks about Amir Khan, he says it with so much ferocity that he wants Khan and he wants to school him. When he talks about Danny Garcia, same thing. But when Sean Porter comes up, he's kind of quiet about it.
He's very quiet about it. Congratulations to Keith winning that Fighter of the Year award last night. I watched it. He spoke very well. They asked him about the welterweight division, and he spoke on some of the other fighters, and then he finally did get around to mentioning Sean, sort of like an afterthought, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is the guy you want, but you're not mentioning him first or even second. I don't think he's in a hurry to take this fight, and obviously he's not in a hurry to take it because it's been X amount of months now, 3 or 4 months now that we've been talking about this fight, and nothing's come out on his end that lets us know it's getting ready to happen. But, we're being reassured that it is going to happen, and when it does happen, like Sean said to me the other day, he said, I don't know what I'm going to do when they finally, we get to the ring with this guy. He said, I might just let all my emotions come out before the fight even starts. And I said, nah, don't do that. Let it all come out in the ring. So, yeah, he's quiet. He's not making any noise. But, the quiet ones are the ones you need to watch out for.
Now, do you think a fight between Sean and Keith is not only to determine which one is the better fighter of the two, but also the better fighter of the division, considering, Mayweather retired?
Yeah, whoever wins this fight takes over the division. And I'm 100% certain it's going to be Sean. Keith is 100% certain it's going to be Sean too. That's a problem for Keith right now, that he's really feeling like he can't beat this kid. And if he feels like he can't beat us in his mind, then we'll show him on fight night that all of your worst thoughts and nightmares coming true tonight. Yep, absolutely.